Hey guys, it's Lordude, Luke, and welcome to a new tutorial. Today it's going to be on a, it's the way I'm going to show it is on a storage room, which is based off of EthosLab's storage room, which is made in his man cave, which is awesome. I'm using it in the LP, the storage room, pretty much. Just that I've changed the way the shutters open, and the whole point of this tutorial is for those shutters. Now for this tutorial, all you're going to really need to know is how to use a T flip-flop. If you don't know how to use that, there will be a link to my T flip-flop tutorial in the description. So, yep, make sure you know what make sure you know how to build a T flip-flop. I mean, yeah, it's not very complicated. I've made it over there. That's the tutorial area that I made for that. And this I'll show you later. That's the actual whole building. But here's a smaller, just one version, or one shutter. I'm going to show you. I'll quickly show you how it works. You activate your flip-flop, and it opens it up, and there'll be chests behind it, which should be, well, they'll be here. They'll be like here, and then you shut it, and then you walk over it again when you walk out, and it shuts it and covers it up, and it's awesome as hell. If you watch Etho, you obviously know about this. But I just thought I'd do a tutorial video because my friends at college asked for this, and it's awesome. It is really awesome. I love it. So, I'm going to quickly show you how to build this one on its own, and then I'll show you the big one, the big build, which I've spent a bit of time prepping it so that it looks alright or whatever. But yeah, I'll show you how it's built super quick. I just dug this out so that it shows off the wiring more. Well, I suppose I might as well just quickly build it. So, quickly build the T flip-flop. I suppose you can just use this as a quick guide on how to build a T flip-flop if you really want, without having to watch the tutorial, but I prefer if you really watch the tutorial, because then you know that you can use these for more than just this. You can use these for many reasons, because they're awesome. So once again, I'm just going to whack the wire down here. Just whack the thing there so that it's in front of us. And then pretty much just put some stairs here, say. And then on the stairs to be up here. So I need to whack some pistons in there, bam, bam, and then I want to whack that like shit with that. This is just really quickly made. So I've got to quickly. Actually, I'm going to keep that there. So the piston arms there. So I want the pistons here. So I want the blocks there. What's that? Oh, yeah. Then quickly make that. No, I didn't keep that. Well, with this, the extra special thing you have to do is make sure that you go right down to the block. I think this is higher, somehow. Shit, I made it higher. Well, this will make it easy for you. So, pretty much, you just lay out your shutters, which in my case are stairs, and then you just put the pistons up the top. Put the pistons, obviously, so that when they extend, they'll grab it, and retract, they'll bring it up. I'm sure you can do that. So just a gap in between. So you've got that, got your piston set, and now you need to get the wiring done. So to start off with, you need to whack a repeater behind each of these. Put a block, and put a repeater there and there. For now, we're just going to leave it as it is. But if you want to do like timing things, I'll show you in a minute on there. Then you'll change the repeaters or whatever, or add more or whatever. So just whack in the redstone for that. So these are all pretty much wired up. So now I have to do is connect that and here to this, which is pretty much super simple for this bit. Just boom, alright, boom. That extends that, and then we just bring a little crappy sort of sandstone staircase down, or just any block. I'm only making this out of sandstone due to the that's a fucking fail. It'll do. It may not stretch that far. Yeah, it did. Sweet. Cool. There you go. That's how it works. So there you go. That's how you build it, pretty much. You just get it up there however you want. I'll show you how I did it on that in a minute. Obviously, yes, I'm going to show you that. I'll show you everything, the wiring and everything. And yeah, then there you go. That'll work it, because this flick switch will activate the T flip-flop, which then will obviously activate the pistons, whether the power's on or off, and then you walk over it again when you leave. So pretty much, just to give you a quick example, you walk in, it opens up, the chests are there, you use the chests, and you walk out, and it closes like a boss. Boom. And that is how it works. That is the overall idea. So make sure you know what T-flip-flop is, as I said earlier. T-flip-flop. Make sure you watch my tutorial video on it. So now we're going to move on over here, which is the actual, this is base exact, oh no, this is not exact proportions, but this is pretty much what Ethos storage room looks like, apart from it's got half slab on the floor here, but I didn't want to do that. So I spent quite a long while just prepping the redstone and making sure it all worked, because I had a lot of issues with where I put the it was retarded of me. I'll quickly show you this one in particular, what I've done with the piston, with the shutters. Set back, what? See, it opens from here and goes around to the centre. They both around the centre, and the centre is the last one. And then it shuts like that as well. And then on my LP, you've got it where it goes, starts here and it goes all the way around, and open and finishes here. And I think on Ethos, I think his start in the middle, and then they open up that way and that way at the same time, I think. Not quite sure. Not quite sure at this very moment in time. But as you can see, here's the T flip-flop, which is got its wire coming off of here. I just try to keep it open as above ground as possible, the wiring, so it's really easy for me to show you. The the wire for the press plates goes over here. Wow, that was a foul. Comes off of here, and then underneath here. So when you press the pressure plates, see, it activates that, and then obviously you step off and it will do that, and then you get on it again, it will activate it again, and it will flick this T flip-flop back. So, and then from here onwards, because I've done it this way, where it opens from both sides, I've decided to put a wire going on each side, so you've got multiple outputs, because this way it will make it easier, because I didn't test it, but I think if I just done it like, say, this side, because this is the side I've done it, because it's less wiring, since the T flip-flop's here, then it sucks, because yeah, redstone wire gets it instantly, but then you've also got to think these repeaters are going to slow it down, and you have to have more repeaters as you go around, and then also it's going to start hitting these repeaters, and it's only like a fraction of a second. The more, even if you add more like this, more repeaters, it's still a fraction of a second. So by the time you get to here, they'd probably already been activated, and it would have screwed up, and it would have opened in random orders. So I decided to pretty much duplicate both, so both sides are the same. So as you can see, the wire just comes here, because obviously wire lights up instantly, so it doesn't matter how long that is, as long as it's within 15 blocks, so the power gets to it. And then I put a redstone repeater here, which doesn't really matter, even though there's 2 blocks here, there's like 10 blocks that way, still the same. And then as you can see, this repeater, this one's a bit more complicated, well, not really complicated. This repeater powers this block, which is what powers this, which then, because the redstone goes up there, it also goes back down to here, so it just passes the power up, down there, and up the stairs at the same time, because otherwise it would have been a bit of a pain. I'd have had to bring wire like here, and then bring it up, and then round. So I just did that, where I just put the redstone repeater into the block, but yeah, so as you can see, it's pretty much 1 block away from both things, and then that way the wire lights up exactly the same time, so it then all goes round to, and also each of these repeaters are the same, in the exact same place, exact same, they've got no delay on them, they're all the same. And luckily it, see there again, here and there's none at the back, because luckily with these 2 repeaters it does just reach. With 1 repeater it reaches to about here, I think, so obviously it easily makes it with the other one, because it would make it to here. So yeah, that is pretty much it with how the T flip-flop works. As long as you know that T flip-flop has its output and input, and you can have multiple outputs and inputs, then you know that works easy peasy. And then obviously for timings, this is pretty basic. This is just place down repeaters, nothing done to them. This is 1 tick each, 2 ticks, or I think it's, no, sorry, this is 1 tick. These are both 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks, and then you get 5 ticks, because I literally just put these to 4 and then add an extra one. And then this is 6 ticks, which is actually the highest one, because these 2 are front 2 are 4, and these 2 are 2. And then it just starts to go down again, so this is 5 again, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2, and 1. So that way, obviously, these ones will turn on the fastest, and those 6s will turn on the latest, so that's why it has that effect to go round. And that is exactly what it does. And say with my one, I actually did it on my LP, it probably takes more repeaters, because here is 1, and then it goes 2, 3, 4, and then obviously there's like 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10, 11. It's flipping massive. I've got like 3 repeaters back here, and then so I made the wiring also a little bit bulkier, but it works really well. And the wire on the top is an exact duplicate of what's down the bottom, so it's really easy to follow. So you just do one, and then you just duplicate it on the top. And the only issue is when you've got to pass the power up to the top. That's when you have to choose where it's wise to put the repeater, so that it can go long enough along the bottom one to hit a repeater, and then power the rest, as well as be able to get up the stairs and hit a repeater in the same place to still light up the whole amount. So I literally just did that. I think this is literally 15 blocks. Oh, black frame rates. I think this is literally just 15 blocks, so the 16th block is a repeater, so it just reaches so close. But yeah, that's the whole idea of it. What else? Obviously you can do this for anything sort of thing. This tutorial is just for this this sort of storage room. You know, obviously you'd add a floor that's like half slab so mobs don't spawn here and stuff, and obviously look, they'll also all have the cool lighting glitch sort of thing, which is probably going to get patched in the future, which kind of sucks, but for now it's cool. And then when you open it, it also brings a lot of light into the room because the glowstone behind it, which I obviously, this is pretty much a copy of Ethos, so there, you know, so you guys know exactly what to look at, because you can go and look at his. If you want, just put in the comments, and I'll put his channel in the description, or you can just search him up yourself. It's up to you. What was I going to do? Ah yes, one last thing is also, I had an issue when I was building this because I didn't think. Here is, so when it's open, it looks like there's blocks all the way around it, like, you know, down the sides and the bottom. Okay, not on the bottom, that was a fail. But you should really put them there. And also on top, like full blocks, but no, I had to change it because this wiring was actually down a block, and then I realised that I couldn't open the chests, so I had to move the whole wiring up top, one block, and then put stairs backwards, so like a full block. But obviously it depends how you want it all laid out. Just make sure that you've always got that block of space above, so that you can, between your wiring blocks and your actual chest, so you can access your chest. Obviously it's pointless to have the top chest. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that I had to cover. It's just make sure you keep it as even as you can with the repeaters. You know, you can time it however you want. You can either have it coming from one side and going all the way around. You can either have it like I have on this one on the tutorial, which is where it's like starts on both sides and closes in, or you can have it from the middle and opens out, or you can have it from maybe the corners and it opens that way and back this way and back that way. So it's an idea. I've only thought of it earlier. But also depending on how you want it, depends on how you're going to wire it. You probably don't need all this like wire to the side and stuff. I could just be doing a bit over the top, but in my mind it seemed like a clever idea. It seems like it makes sense, so I just thought I'd stick with it, and it worked like straight away, so I was really pleased about that. So yeah, here's the basic first design. It's just literally one. This is just what one looks like, exactly how it's wired, and this is what it looks like if you build it as a whole storage room. There you go. So if you guys, I don't know, need any help, just message me or whatever if you've got any problems, and I'll happily try and answer them. But yeah, very much. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Laters.